What if changing just one setting in Artistly.AI could completely transform your design without touching the prompt? In this video, I will pit multiple Artistly design agents against the exact same prompt so you can finally see which ones you should be using and which ones to skip.
I'm Fiona, your friendly guide to all things AI and digital design. I help seniors and beginners discover the joy of creating with AI no stress, just step-by-step creativity. Join my digital design community to start learning, creating, and having fun with AI. The link is in the description box below.
When we're using Artistly, there's a lot of different design agents in Artistly. Now Artistly.AI is a one-time payment AI art generator. It has lots and lots of different things that you can create. At the moment I'm creating some junk journal pages and some clip art. Now I've got some prompts from my GPT that I created, which is it's a custom GPT where it will create a full junk journal kit for you. It'll give you all the prompts to put into Artistly. So I just wanted to show you a little bit more about how you would use them and how using different AI agents in Artistly itself will give you different results for the same prompt. I will link Artistly below, and it is my affiliate link, and if you decide that you'd like to use it, I will get a small commission at no extra cost to you, but you're not obligated to do that. But if you do, thank you very much for supporting me and my channel. And I'll also leave a link to my GPT, but if you join my digital design club, which is also linked below, you can use the GPT for free, as well as get access to my prompt library where I put daily prompts in there for different clip art, journal pages, art prints, and other such things. Okay, so now we've got that out of the way. So I've been starting some journal pages with the prompts that I was given. And you can see that these four, 1, 2, 3, 4, are different to these two. And they're all done with the same prompt. So I'll give you a bit of a closer look. And this is the full prompt. Now this is what ChatGPT has given me. I have actually updated the GPT and made it a bit more powerful. It's a lot better now, as in it can give you more detailed, longer prompts. So very, very detailed. And if you do join the club, or if you purchase the GPT, you'll just automatically get any updates that I add for free. Okay, so this one's given us a really soft pink and gold with these beautiful birds here. It's very shabby chic, very soft watercolor, which is what I was after, and they're beautiful images. And you can see here that I use the AI image designer version 6, and I use the artistic designer, and then I just pasted the prompt in there, and I didn't enhance the prompt, I didn't make any changes. Now on these two here, just give you a closer look, you can see they're very different. And you've got around the edges, you've got the paper, the old script handwriting, 3 mixed winter songbirds, a robin, a chickadee and a dove. You still got the champagne pink and the gold. There's gold around the edges, which is what I wanted. Just a very different style. So this one, I went into the AI Illustrator, which has lots of different art styles, and I chose watercolor style. and it's given me this effect, which I also really love. So from the same prompts but using different agents, you can get a very different result, and you could make a couple of, or 3 or 4 or 5 different kits, but using the same prompt, but doing it in different agents. Okay, so for instance, this one, I could create a set of pages just based on this style, and then a set of another pages based on this style, but just, with the birds alone if I wanted to. But in my, I've got a doc here, a Google Doc, where I've copy and pasted what I was given with the GPT. These are all the prompts, and you actually get 16 journal page prompts, 16 full journal pages. So, I mean, if you, for instance, I was just looking at the first one, which is the snowberry bird perch champagne pink. You could get this prompt and you could use it to create a full set of pages just from that one prompt, and then so you could do the same with this prompt. Because I'm creating a full kit, I'm going to use them individually. So I'm going to take the second one now, and we're going to try a few different things. So I'm first going to go into the AI image designer. We're going to go into the artistic designer, and I'm going to paste that prompt. Now it also tells me that in every prompt I should include this, which is the style, the color palette, the texture, the finish, the technique, and the mood, which I think it has already included, but I will just add that to the end just to make sure. And I usually make them horizontal pages in a 4:3 ratio, which is very close to 8.5 by 11. Now if you want to enhance the prompt further, you would click on this one here. For now I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to click, I want 4 results, and go generate image. So this is again the artistic designer, which is the one that did these ones here. So we'll just wait for that. Sometimes you've got to wait a little while, it just depends, I think, on how many people are using it at the time. I'm just going to refresh the page. Okay. Here we go. Gosh, look at this. Beautiful, because it's the prompt comes out really detailed, it's not just one sentence, so it gives you a lot of detail, and I'm actually really liking my results I get with using the artistic designer. And I'm going to give you some of these prompts in the prompt vault, daily prompt vault, if you've got access to that. So there we go, vintage shabby chic watercolor vintage cottage scene. Small Victorian cottage with cream walls and champagne pink shutters. Delicate lace curtains visible in windows. Champagne pink, gradient sky, antique gold shimmer particles. And it's given me exactly what I wanted. It's beautiful. So there's that, and then let's do the same prompt again, going into the AI Art Illustrator, and you can see in here you've got lots of different options. You can create colouring pages, clip art, you can create all kinds of things in here, and depending on the style that you want. I've used this golden style before for some of my art, and it's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I've chosen the watercolor style. That's what I did last time. That's this one here. So let's again paste that prompt. Let's go 4, 3. Let's go with 2. I mean, I could do 4, but I'll just do 2. And then I'll show you using another one, which is it's made specifically for junk journal pages. But what you use, you know, all depends on the look that you're going for. Okay, so in this one, well, you can see we didn't even get a cottage there, so I'm not sure what's happened there. Let's have a look at this prompt. Soft white. Oh no, I didn't paste the correct prompt. I didn't paste the full prompt because I, you know, pasted that end bit that I copied last time, so that's why I've just got the florals, but they're nice anyway, aren't they? So let's go back to the prompt, this one, the pink gold snow cottage scene. Copy. And I'm going to go back into the Art Illustrator. I'm going into watercolor and I'm pasting prompts. We want 4, 3, and I'm going to do 2 of those. Let's try again. I was wondering why it wasn't giving me a cottage. I thought that's way off. You know, that doesn't usually happen. So, and here we go. You can see that compared to this, right, with all that intricate sort of detail from the artistic designer, and then you have a look at this one. This is using the AI Illustrator, the watercolor style. It's still beautiful. I mean, it just depends what you're going for, but it's a lot more simplistic. It's a lot more simplistic. But let me see what happens if I regenerate in the same watercolor style. So my prompt's already in there. But let's see what happens if I enhance the prompt this time. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we'll just try this out. And it's a really long prompt now. Paint vintage handwriting texture. So it's, yeah, it just enhances the description of the scene. Sometimes it adds other things in too. So let's see. Okay, let's just see what we get. Needs to be 4, 3. Let's do 2. And then we can compare it with these two here. And they're a little bit more intricate. They've got a little bit more detail. Still a different style to these ones here. They have a few more flowers. Yeah, the houses are just a little bit more, a bit more detail, but still the same style. Okay, so that's the AI Illustrator watercolor style. So now I want to go back into the AI Art Illustrator. I'm just going to copy that prompt again. And this time I'm going to go down to the bottom, and you see you have Grunge scrapbook here. I'm going to try that one, and it gives you more of a, well, obviously more of a scrapbook feel. I don't think it's going to be grunge because, you know, I've specified vintage shabby chic, but we'll see what comes out of this. So let's just generate 2 again. And you know, we could generate it in other styles if we wanted to. For this kit, I just particularly wanted the watercolor sort of shabby chic theme, which, yeah, I would choose the artistic designer for that, but I quite like this, what was that one? That was the AI Art Illustrator using the watercolor. Okay, so see, this is what we get using the Grunge scrapbook. It's still a really nice, you know, page for a journal page, but it gives you, I've found it gives you a lot more space in the center. So it might be, it must be pre-programmed, this Grunge scrapbook. I think it's supposed to say scrapbook, but it says scrapbook. It seems to put more of the design around the outside and give you more space, which is good for if you're wanting the writing space in your journals. And they're not as detailed, but they still give you a beautiful image. But you can see the difference. You can see the difference here. Got a lot of space in the center there. Okay, let's go back into the Art Illustrator. Let's try something different. Manga style. What style? I was using that watercolor style. I think there's another one. Watercolor inspired digital. Watercolor portrait. It's not really a portrait. Just for fun, I just want to try this unique dreamy style. See what we get here. Probably should have done 2, not 4. Never mind. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. So you can see using the different styles in the AI Illustrator, you know, I can make another whole complete kit just based on this style, because it gives you a whole complete different look, and I actually really love that. It's quite artistic, isn't it? It's very whimsical. Let's see what happens when we do the birds prompt with this sort of unique sort of pastel dreamy style. Let me go back and find the prompt. So this is from the artistic designer. Let's go into the Art Illustrator, back to the unique dreamy style, and we'll do 2 this time. I might do a video where I run through every single one of those Art Illustrator styles, just so you can see. And these are the birds. Isn't that gorgeous? Got lace around here, got little gold dots, and it's a lot more yeah, whimsical. It's the only way I can really describe it, and it adds a bit more of an artistic effect. You see in there? So that's the unique dreamy style. Okay, so now what else did I want to show you? So I showed you the Grunge scrapbook with the houses. Now let's just try it with the birds. In the Grunge scrapbook, I think it's going to be a lot more simplified. There we go. See how I said it gives you a lot more space on the page? You know, so it's scrapbook style because it's sort of putting most of the design around the outside, and then you do have space for writing or for, you know, adding a photo or something like that. And I think they're just as nice. Simplified, but nice for a journal page or scrapbook page or whatever you're creating. Yeah, the colours are really nice too. Okay, so that's all I really wanted to show you in this video, was how, you know, using the different design agents within Artistly can give you, you know, completely different results and styles. So yeah, just have a play around with it and see what you can create. And as I said, some of these prompts I'm going to put in the prompt vault, which the website's linked below, but you can only gain access to that if you're in the Digital Design Club. The daily prompts and also the GPT, which gives you all of the prompts. If you just describe what you want it to create, what kind of a journal kit, and it might ask you a few questions, and then it will come up with your prompts. Now you can use them if you haven't got Artistly and you want to use something else. So if you wanted to use a different one, just see how you go with the prompts in your other ones as well, and I'd be interested to see what you get. I mean, I use Canva as well, and so also I will do another video, and I'll be comparing Canva's AI with Artistly. Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to show you in this video. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.